Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a great week. Hey Michael, how you doing? Good seeing you in the stream as always. Thanks for joining me. So, going to be quickly kind of going in today. Doing a bit of arena, maybe a little bit potion forming, and it's normal, kind of ended up with a little bit of maybe open up a crystal or something like that. But it's kind of wanted to Sunday and kind of connect with everybody, say hey, and it's kind of wind down after a long week um, and preparing for the week ahead. So let's get into it. I have a few things to do. Um, I was doing the Deadpool arena, but once again, I kind of gave up on it. And just kind of, I mean, I could still kind of get it done. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to keep going. I ranked up my Corvus to rank 2 a week ago. Nice. How are you liking him? Corvus is just an absolutely amazing, versatile hero with lots of potential. So kind of just jamming a day away. I've got my red stripe. And I'm yeah, just chilling out and just kind of cooling and relaxing. AQ is finished. There's no Alliance War at the moment with all the hiccups that's been going on with that. Um, this helped me a lot. Yeah, definitely. Corvus will get you through Alliance War, Alliance Quest, General Questing. Just I'm working on some variant. Oh, which one? Which variant? Yeah, even in variant one, Corvus will definitely put some work in chapter three. The only variant he's not ideal for is the micro reflect, which is I think that's variant two. But yeah, Keto, what's going on? Waning moons. Okay, yep. Like I said, the only variant that Corvus is not ideal for is the micro reflect, but all the others he can put in work. And Guido, I do have some frozen grapes, but they're currently in the freezer, still freezing. Probably take them out just in a little bit. Hey, Michael Pierce, what's going on? How you doing today, my friend? Michael D and Michael P. Good seeing you as always. I appreciate you just stopping in to say hi. One of the best things about this community. I mean, even when folks are busy and stuff like that, you get on to do something like this, folks will just stop in at least to say hi. Um, it's always much appreciated. My younger brother now likes frozen grapes. Like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. They are actually pretty damn good. I can't believe the whole chat turned into frozen grapes the other night. But yeah, like I said, pleasantly surprised how good they are. So, just want to get some time done in arena. Um, and I'm probably going to be doing. I love seeing people happy. That's why I came by. um, Definitely, Michael. Bring joy to us all. So kind of thinking and reevaluating. Said about this Deadpool grind just because I just haven't had the ability to kind of stick with it. Um, no, forget it. I'm this far in. I might as well. Whatever I end at, I get at. Uh, I'm also opening my next 6 star soon, like next month. Cool. Next month is just a few days away, so good luck and looking forward to finding out what you pull. So I'm gonna rock on with this arena grind, and I need to farm up on some potions. More than likely Tuesday, I'm going to be heading into that third path of the abyss. Um, yeah, more than likely that's going to be Tuesday. So I want to take advantage of those maple syrup um, rewards that we got before they're converted into like normal potions. So I'll take advantage of that. But really want to kind of bulk up when it comes to my health potions. And I have not been doing as much as I should be doing with regards to farming that. Come on. Perfect. Nice. Frozen grapes. I'm not sure how to feel about that. um, exactly. For what Guido just said, the moment you try them, you'll know how good they are. Finally, uh, some glanced. Lawrence was good, bro. Oh damn. Uh, I like shared it. That's a shame. I've been in there and I've been having some really good luck with some double potions. Like I had two um like like 2 runs or 3 runs where I got like double potions on one path. So it's been really good so far. So once I kind of run through my 6 stars here, um yeah, the double potions are crazy. It's like you open up a path when you open it up and you'll see a path and it's like double potions. It feels so good. And you see those double revives. Um, Definitely a good time. Let's do that. So let's do that. Yeah, Michael D, I would definitely suggest you go in there and farm as many potions as you can before they any adjustments are made. So it's funny, like when you go in there, and I mean, even when there's like no potion pop up, there'll be a lane that definitely will have like um, a lane that will have like a full energy refill. So no matter what, even if you go in there, you want to get something out of it. So like right now, my energy refills are maxed. I'll just quickly kind of go over. Um, yeah, so as you see, it's been going pretty well. In fact, I'll finish up that path as soon as let me just run through my 6 stars, and then I'll finish up that path and I'll claim the potion. Mm, yeah, that's fine. So I've been building up a nice little surplus. I think right now I have about maybe 25 or 26 of those level 1 revives. So definitely going to save me a lot for my Abyss run. I swear, Mojo is just such a fun hero to use, like especially against what you saw me do with Aegon there. All of those furies that Aegon builds up, basically they just um, expire really fast, and just he just basically degens away. That. So, but yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be in there getting trying to get what I can while the getting is still good. In the last day and a half, how's the game been performing for everybody else? Since I'm assuming they somewhat fixed the errors that they were having. Um, Outside of a few little lag issues here and there, the gameplay has been pretty good. Can't say I've been really having any issues. Big Special 2. Yep. So same here. It's been much better to compared to what was happening. Um, Hopefully it stays that way. And there we go. And I try to be a little cheeky there and working a heavy attack into my combo. Didn't quite work out. For the overall downtime, I definitely believe, they have said that there will be compensation. I do believe that compensation should, just as normal. I know some people don't like it, but the compensation should be based on your progression level. Because let's face it, somebody at, my level, I don't know, 27 account or something like that, shouldn't get the same thing that my level, my level 60 Cavalier account gets with regards to rewards. Um, but for the compensation, would like to see some, hopefully some units. Should be some 5 and 6 star shards for the folks that missed out on things like that. When I say units, it's because folks do arena for units. So maybe some units, some battleships and stuff like that. I went to put some grapes in the freezer. My brother ate all the green ones. Ah, it's terrible. Yeah, Guido. Some people don't like to hear that. Like, oh, the reward, the compensation should be uh, progression based. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, there's no reason why my level 27 mini account that I barely play should get um, the same rewards as my main account. That's fine. What do you guys think would be fair compensation for the downtime? Let's say for me, I would like to see some units, um, some shards, and I'm not even going to ask for like a ridiculous amount of shards. Um, But definitely should have some units, some shards, some potions, because people were in fights, both in people were doing like maybe even doing content, and they were boosted. Go. And they were boosted, and then they got kicked out, or they were in like a queue and got kicked out, and they're down to half health and stuff like that. So all of that stuff definitely needs to be taken into consideration. Where we see some alliance um, potions and revives. Compensation for like if our energy refills all disappeared shouldn't be progression based, but yeah, nearly everything else should be. I agree. If someone was doing a legend run that's 1400 units gone, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Legend runs is that's one of those things, and yeah, if you were doing the legend run and you start thinking about all the boosts that you're using, the energy refills and everything, that's a lot of resources. I tried to do a Legends run once, and yeah, I just like not using an Apple device. The difference in like time just between fights and everything like that, it all adds up very fast. Um, and yeah, it just not did not work out very well. And honestly, I don't, I'm not a fan of Apple devices, so I'm not going to get a device simply just for playing the game. So it's one of those things. It's like what, just based on that, I don't care if I never get Legends title. Oh, it's nullify that. Well, yep, Android just impossible. Yeah, the iPhone XR will definitely you know more than well, it's fast enough. That's kind of like for Legends Run nowadays. It's just based on using the newest device. But yeah, if you've got like a like a Corvus, let's say rank 3 or something like that, you're just that's the easy Legends run. Um, even if you've got an R2 Corvus or a rank 5 5-star Corvus, as long as you're like you know you boost throughout the whole thing, still not a problem if you're using something like one of the newest iPhones. But aside from that, just not going to happen. Yeah, I guess so. Just ask somebody to borrow their phone and then run it. But But even then, I would still hate to impose on somebody for 3 hours, like that. Like my daughter and the missus, they use iPhones, so but not like they don't have the XR or nothing like that. But maybe if one day um, their phones get updated to something like that, um, I would maybe think about it. Once I was going to attempt with an iPhone, was it 7 or 8? Yeah, but even then, compared to the speed now of the newer iPhones, that wasn't fast enough to that's not fast enough to do a run like that, especially in an Android. But yeah, not that fast. And when you're doing a Legends run, I mean, literally, the time between every fight counts, especially when you're dealing with a number of paths. On a glitch contract, it was like $17 a month for 24 months. Yeah, it's not bad. Actually, that's like really good price. What service provider do you have? Hmm, really, the 8 Plus was that good? So maybe one day, I will kind of invest the time back into to kind of sit down and maybe go for a Legends title. But yeah, won't be anytime soon. I have plenty of content to go through before I start thinking about that. Nice. Oh, UK Vodafone. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, this might just kind of some nice reggae beats, just kind of chill out and still got him down. It's like the other day I was doing the incursions with Rob, and I couldn't play music just because we were on a call together. But when I'm streaming like this is just nice, mellow, and I can just kind of vibe and you know get get my arena done or do whatever, and at the same time too have nice chill time with you guys and just kind of really relax. Mm, yeah, that's cool. Yep, it's reggae. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I had a music class. Remember, like my first year in college, I had like a you have to basically take a bunch of um, electives, and one of them I had was like a introduction to music class or something. It was horrible. It was like at, I don't know, like 7:30 in the morning, um, and I mean it wasn't like too far across campus, but it was a little bit of a walk. And I remember one day it was like snowing. It was like snowing really badly actually, and it had just been a terrible weekend. Um, in fact, so I was like, I was in Pennsylvania, and some buddies decided to, we're going to basically leave campus. What's that? And we were going to drive up to, run drive to like Pittsburgh or something, and go to a car show. And what it was like started snowing really, really badly. And I had my father had like this old BMW. If you know BMWs, they're rear wheel drives. They're great sports and performance vehicles. They suck on on slippery road, and ended up doing like a spin out. It was like the craziest like 720 or whatever. Um, and no, it wasn't even like it was a it was just it was crazy. It was like a 420 or something. We ended up backwards on the highway. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Rear wheel drive. So it's like we ended up like backwards on the highway, like spun out, and we were lucky because if we ended up on like the other side, it would have been in a ditch. So, you know, kind of like we finished up our day, got back to the dorm, and now I got to call like my dad and like, hey, um, I was in an accident with a car, whatever. It's not really that bad, but there's like a scratch on the side or whatever. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it's kind of kept my cool when I was driving and held it pretty well. But yeah, it's like on a Pennsylvania highway, and you end up backwards on the highway against the guardrail on a day when it's like snowing badly. Like there's like so many things that could have happened. Um, but that was like the Saturday, I want to say. So I got back and we were in a bad mood or whatever. And I parked it. It snowed really badly. I found when I got back to the parking lot, I found a space at like the end of the student parking right in front of my dorm house. I just kind of left it there, and then Sunday, so this is Saturday. Sunday, um, campus security like calls me because at the time I'm like, you know, you want like an Audi, yeah, the Audi handles or the quattro system they handle really well on on snow and bad weather. But yeah, the BMW is just terrible for that. Um, so this was like Saturday. Now Sunday, campus security calls me like you know um, like early. No, it wasn't. In fact, it was like yeah, it was like Sunday or whatever. Campus security calls me. It's like dumb early in the morning. And they're like, hey, you know, do you have New York plate, da da da, whatever? And I'm like, yeah. And because we're I was like so far down in Pennsylvania, there's like two people from New York. I'm like from New York, New York, and there's some kid from I don't know, um, you know, Albany or Seneca or something like that. From for people that like know New York, there's like New York, and then there's like the New York that doesn't count. But campus security calls me, is like, hey, looks like there was an accident with your car, and I'm like, yeah, I know I just brushed up against I was out and I had an accident. It's like, yeah, 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 I know. Um, there's like, no, somebody hit your car, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So I like, I put my stuff on and I go outside, and this kid like drove up on the snow embankment and then trying to back up to park his truck, and like backed into the passenger side of the car. So I'm like, what the hell? So the same side that got the ding from me, you know, spinning out on the highway, he backed into the door. And I was just like you got to be shitting me. Like all of this is happening like one day after after the other. Um, I just got off the phone with my dad previously was like, hey, I was out with a car and it started snowing badly, and I spun out on the highway. And he's like, well, why did you go out when it's the weather's so bad and da 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 whatever. I'm like, when I go, I'm like having this argument with my dad. I'm already in a bad mood. Like when I went out when I left the house, the weather wasn't bad. It just started snowing badly. And now this kid like pulls up basically where there was actually no spot, but because of the snow, he thought it was a parking spot and then backed into the car. Um, and I was just so pissed all of this was happening. And then it's like the next morning I go into my you know introduction of music and like composition music, and he's like where he's like comparing the flow of music and symmetry, and he's comparing it to a car. And one of my friends that was there with me on that weekend, he's like cracking up because he knows everything that happened with the car this weekend, and he's just laughing, and the look on my face was just like, get me the hell out of this class. Lawrence, it actually ended up being a blessing in disguise, because yeah, his insurance basically covered um, the damages that he did, and then it also fixed the damages that I did. So you know, at the end, my dad didn't say much to me about it. So my mom, of course, was just happy I'm okay. Your dad's asking you all kinds of questions about how it happened and so forth, and you're like, oh. But yeah, like I said, at the time I was really pissed. Um, but then yeah, it ended up being a blessing because it basically means that the damages that I did were covered by what he did. But yeah, I mean, sometimes that's how it goes. but it was all very crazy. Just because, like, so when I came, basically, so this was like right around winter time, of course, and I had just gotten back from like Thanksgiving break, and when I went up, like the car that I had before, the reason why I had my dad's car is the car that I had before started giving mechanical problems. So when I went back to New York, I was able to luckily bring my car up there, and I was just taking that car back to make sure so I have basically have something reliable because I was like so far away, and so it's like I just literally got back with my dad's car, and then within like a space of a few weeks of being back on campus with the car, like all of this stuff happened. Hey, what's going on, Coop? How's everything today? It's not going very well. Like it's funny. Like the first half of this year, I was doing nothing but like grinding out heroes, and now I don't want to do any of it. I just want to hit milestones and call it quits. I've had hoopty cards over the years and hope for someone to hit them so I can get it repaired. It never happened. My friend went to Clarendon College in Jamaica. Yeah, I do know Clarendon College very well. In Jamaica, I am actually from. The parish I'm from is actually Clarendon. So, but I'm from the country. So I lived all the way up in I lived inland up in the hills in Clarendon. But yeah, I'm very close to Maypen. We're at arena in a Sunday. This is actually the Deadpool arena I was in. So I do have Deadpool as a 6 star, but I was just because it's I was just gonna grind out for the 5 star, not thinking that they would go very high. But yeah, nope, just haven't had the just haven't really had the gumption to really go for it hard. Okay, when they're 93, okay. Yeah, there's some very good colleges and or universities in Jamaica. So I was born in Jamaica, but most of my schooling, like high school and college, was in the U.S. But you know, know a lot of folks and friends that went to university and college in Jamaica and in England. Some really good programs. But yeah, where I lived like I said, I lived in the Clarendon is the parish, and then I lived in the parish, but then I lived like by Maypen or close to Maypen, just to kind of give some perspective of where in Jamaica I lived. Unfortunately, I didn't. I went the last time I was in Jamaica was 2018. 2019, I brought my kids to Disney, so can't do too many of those trips. Um, Disney's expensive, so can't really do something like that. And then this year, just well, everything in the world is just kind of crazy, so no trips. But hopefully, as things return to normal, 2021 will be a much better year. University of Technology there, yeah. Yeah, no, those programming, um, their programs are top notch. Really not. They're very difficult programs. You know, you have to study and basically give it your all. Yeah, UT is a very big school in Jamaica. Let's do that. It's funny, like I have to say, so there's only a few beers that I will drink, and right now I've been trying to really get myself back in shape. So I haven't been. I don't drink much beer, um, but I'll have like a Red Stripe or a Corona or Heineken or something like that sometimes. And when I'm in Jamaica, like the Red Stripe and stuff like that, they taste so much better. Yeah, traveling around is expensive, like I said, especially if you have family and stuff. You have a family and stuff like that. So by the time you airfare or if you rent a car or something like that, and then you know hotel stays and things like that. Normally when I go to Jamaica, I'll stay with friends and family, but even then, like sometimes it's nice to just kind of head to a resort or something like that. It's like if you're gonna head to like all inclusive resort and then rent a vehicle and just kind of travel around and do some stuff or something like that. Yo, MCOC Goat, how you doing today? Banks Beer, I have not. Who makes it? Is it like I know some places have their own local brewed beers. And is it like a lager, or IPA, or a draft? Let's do that. And let's do that. And nice. Like it's funny, like certain beers, like Bud Light and Coors and stuff like that. I don't like them. But like Bud Light, they have like the Bud Light Lime. That's really good. And I'm not much for sweet stuff like um, red apples ale. Um, I can't really do sweet stuff like that. But just to be like old school about it, like I don't know if you guys remember Zimas. Now those are like I'd seen those come back in like a limited run in a supermarket called Winco, and I definitely had to get some. Banks is a lager. I'm pretty sure it's made in Barbados. Okay, I'm gonna have to give it a shot next time. I go to so like down here they have what's called it's what is it called? It's like a big liquor store down here in Texas. Um, it's kind of like Goodies or whatever, but they have they'll have a lot of different beers and stuff like that, and they'll have some stuff from around the world. So I'll have to try it out. Banks. Okay. Called wine and things. Uh, Something to that effect. Uh, let's do that. That's fine. From Barbados, the only thing I've really drank is their is like beige is their rums. Barbados has some pretty good rums. Not as good as Jamaican rum, but Barbados has some pretty decent rum. And I was just speaking so highly about how the game has been performing, and it's kind of slowing down a little bit there. I had that popped up a few times with their little connection thing. I'm very much waiting to and looking forward to seeing what that Magneto buff looks like. Can't believe I didn't get any armor breaks with that special one. There we go. Mount Gay. It is Mount Gay is a very good rum. Mount Gay is very good. Like if you enjoy a nice subtle rum with a good taste, good flavor to it, definitely try Mount Gay. It's great. It can be you can drink it straight, or you can easily use it to mix. That's let's do that. Personally, I prefer um, to have better rum and then drink it straight. Um, Instead of doing the whole mixed drinks thing. I don't. In my younger days, I enjoyed those mixed drinks. Now, a nice, good flavored drink and sit back and sip it. It's like the difference between drinking to enjoy and drinking to get drunk. Something you kind of you learn as you get a little bit more mature. It's much better to sip for um, the enjoyment purpose of it, and while still keeping a sober head. There we go. Let's do that. Hulkbuster is just basically a wrecking ball since the update. Come on, use a special one. There we go. And let's do that. Maybe I should start a series where we review um, rums from around the world as we as we play MCOC. Well, it definitely makes for some interesting play. Mm. Oh, missed it. Why not? The gameplay might suffer as the tasting goes on. Exactly. Drunk MCOC Guido. Yep. You do rums, different scotches. Um, maybe a sake, which I do happen to enjoy a good sake. Ah, what are your guys' ideas for some potential drinks to try out? We've already got Banks Beer. So we've got Mount Gay Rum, which I already know what it tastes like, but I like it anyway, so why not? Banks Beer. Today we have Red Stripe. It's a lager. It has a filling body. Um, so as a lager, it's a bit stronger hoppy taste, but at the same time too very refreshing going down, and you know definitely um, a bit on the light side, so it makes it easy drinking. Um, Definitely worth a shot if you are not. I think if you're not big into beer or you like sweeter beers, it's not the one for you. But if you like a nice beer that's between full bodied and not overpowering, Red Stripe. or how they say the commercial, red stripe, red stripe. It's like a old commercial, commercial for red stripe. Doug Passion, one part Alizé, one part Cristal. That would be interesting. No, I think everybody, uh, you know, I mean, back in the day, if you were a single gentleman, you had to have a bottle of Alizé on tap, just for whatever you brought over. Um, you know, if you had a friend, if you had a girl come over, you had to have some red stripe in the fridge, some Alizé in the fridge. Really, they don't do red stripe advertisements in here. Hmm. Yeah, no. I mean, I haven't seen one in a long time, but yeah, no, they used to have them quite frequently. I think the first time I saw one was like I went to the movie theater, and it was like they had it sitting there. And I can't remember the guy sitting there, and it's like something's going wrong, and it's like they're kind of like at a bar, and it's like don't forget to do something, and the guy's there like yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's like stealing away all the red stripes for himself. The effect it has when you drink it. It's interesting. Hmm. Yeah, but as they go through, it's like they have like all this stuff that they're supposed to be doing, and the guy's supposed to be doing something with the red stripe, and he keeps drinking the red stripe beer. She's dead. Hmm. But yeah, especially like today, like I've been listening to some like old some old school reggae and stuff like that. Some little kind of chill down and relaxed music. Sorry guys, give me a second. Let me just pay attention to what I'm doing here with Quake. not bad. Had a few miscounts there, but overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Exactly. Drunk Quake scream. Drunk Quake scream. That's not terrible, right? I mean, I'm not drunk, but still not bad. We have great power and we have red stripe power. If I had a few more of those, I would probably start talking potball. The Jamaican comes out. Ah, few slip ups there, but it's all right. It would be super entertaining. Oh, what the hell? That one was a lot more sloppy. And down he goes. And so this chapter is or this path, especially in this chapter, because you have split atoms, so all champions but science class reduce base attack by 50%. Then you have cornered and power reserve. So it's kind of a annoying combination of fights and trying to remember when I originally did this. I think I used Stealth Suit Spider-Man. Because as long as you build up those voice charges, he was still hitting like a truck. But I remember from this path, like this Hyperion back then was like super annoying. Um, that's funny. You go back now and you do some of these fights, and it's like, oh yeah, this isn't too bad. But of course, your roster is a lot different than it was back when you were doing Act 5 originally. Oh, I got hosed on that one. Let's do this. Activate that. Nice. I hate suicide's got me. Um, I hate Doctor Octopus because of his effects. So since I'm running the Nick Fury and Deadpool synergy, I should have started to heal at the beginning of that fight. But because of Doctor Octopus's abilities, of course I didn't heal. We'll do that. Come on. Perfect. Build up smaller charges. Liven up them. And basically cook him. Perfect. And another revive banked. And just to show, uh, So, wow. It's like first time I went in here and so they're probably already making changes because it's the first time I've gone in there and there wasn't like, a full um, energy refill. Unfortunately, you can't take this right path. So there wasn't like a full energy refill or revive. To that. Sometimes this one has been pretty good too. Got energy refill. So I may just run this one off. Path is this anyway? Cornered and spiked armor. Cornered and spiked armor. Mm, all champions, but skill reduced. Yeah, so I might just end up running this off of off stream and seeing what we'll do it now as the last one and see if we get a reproc. This is the skill chapter. But we have cornered and we have spiked armor. So not fun, not fun. Let's do place him with him. Let's do that. Let's do that. Still have some fun with Aegon. And still do let's do that. Yeah, Crossbones Quake. Doom. Doom, no. Well, yeah. Technically, he does energy damage. So we'll go for this pad with the energy refill. And we can just kind of work on building Aegon up a little bit. Unfortunately, these fights will go down pretty quickly, so won't really get to build him up much, at least not to the point that he would bypass spiked armor. Yeah, Doom probably would be fun for this. Uh, but we're already one energy in, so let's do that. I'm gonna get an energy refill back anyway, so I just want to make sure that I'm ending my combos in a light attack so that I'm getting the. I'm not trying to do too much damage, but he's dead. He's dead here. Oh, really? Um, damn it, you are absolutely right. Oh, I'm already in here, so let's just finish up any one of these paths. Good shout out, SG. Uh, so it's fine. We'll just continue to build up Aegon a bit. I had the same thing in SG. I had the same thing in five 536, where you have that one top that one path on the top right where you can't. Originally, it was a it was a key path, and you unlocked it. But even though it's unlocked now, it's like you no longer have access to it, which is strange. Oh, 416 is the okay. I'll check it out. Hmm, where does this take me? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's strange. Like I thought, once you've gone ahead and opened them up with keys, that they will be permanently unlocked. Well, that's annoying. Some extra hits. Come on. This is just taking too long. I was trying to bait out that special one, but he just didn't want to throw it, so whatever. So just because we're in here already, so I'm going to complete this path and then see if it respawns. And at least I'll get some level 2 potions. Like level 2 potions aren't the biggest things, but you know what? Every bit helps. Get some extra hits in. Red Stripe Rake. Come to Jamaica. Enjoy Red Stripe. Live good. Smile. Okay. For the non-existent sponsors. And special one to get some extra hits in. Some little cheeky play there, and I couldn't even get off the special one there to get a few extra combo hits. And we'll go this way for the extra potion. I originally thought that special one would have killed him, but it's all right. Let's do that. Special one. There we go. Few extra hits towards the combo meter. And Angela goes down. Okay, so let's get this Black Panther down. Just to remind myself of what he has: Mystic Ward, Physical Perfection, Optimus. Okay, so like always with Black Panther, don't parry when he has his armor up. Four hit combo, cool. Nice intercept. Fade out special one. Ah, don't. And of course I did it. Went to hold my block and dashed in at the right time, and it counted as a parry. Whatever. Nick Fury finish it off for me. Yeah, Black Panther Civil War, he can just be one of those. He's, I mean, he should be. You'd hope that he would have been much better than he actually is. Um, but on defense, yeah, if you're not careful and one slip up with the parry while he has the armor up, and even at that level, it's like what was that, like one special one, and I was done. But just to test out, let's see if it did reproc. What's up? Just kind of look around. Energy refill over there. No revive. Let's check out 416. Make sure I'm in the right place. 416. Nice. Okay. So we have one right over ahead. So we'll definitely go ahead and pick that up while we can just auto fight these and I talk to you guys. We can definitely go ahead and pick that one up. The interesting thing about like auto fighting is like, look at it. He's just like standing there. Like anytime now. So I'll get a small energy refill, and I will end up getting myself a revive. Those are definitely going to come in handy. So just go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second, guys, while that auto fights out. Listen to some music, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my frozen grapes. They should be just about ready by now. All right, guys, sorry. I am back. Um, I didn't know how to play at that time and get a hit to deal more damage. It was a game changer for me. um, hey, whatever works. So I've got my frozen grapes. So good time, good time, good time. Yeah, I think if you are a new um, player starting out, um, things like, make sure I'm still coming through clear. If you're a new player starting out, things like, you know, Black Panther Civil War, he's a great player. He's great for new players, as he has a lot of mechanics that can really save you. So if you mess up and get parried, his ability to then um, counter that parry. Mordo is another one. Also, if you're a new player and you pull somebody like Corvus, I mean, it's just the rest of the game is just a laugh. Especially in quests like this, where all you need to do is hit them, 1 or 2 times with someone like Corvus, because it's all guaranteed crits. So yeah, big thank you to you, SG. So I'm gonna have to be looking around at different places to see where I can keep getting these revives until it's time for my Abyss run. I said earlier, right now it's looking like I'm planning to do that Path 3 on Tuesday. So between now and Tuesday, I'm going to be really trying to bear down and form out more of these potions and a lot of health potions. Beating up on Winter Soldier, probably with Archangel. So just, I don't want to stream that because all I'm going to be is going in, use AA against Winter Soldier, back out, go right back in to make the fights as quick as possible. But yeah, but I mean, every single one of these potions is 40 units spared, so. And some fights like, Luke Cage, um, in Abyss, like every single unit spared is a blessing. So definitely go ahead and collect that. Mm, they're so good and refreshing. Frozen grapes, never go without them. Mm-mm. Delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Exactly. I'm looking forward to Dylan jumping back in on one of these streams because that was such an amazing tip. Need to corner the market on this whole frozen grape thing. Mm. It's been a great stream. Got some potions. I got some arena done. We had our red stripe. Been going for almost 2 hours now. Um, it's been a fantastic stream. Like I said, just enjoying this and hope you guys are enjoying it as well. That's that. Let's go back in. Let's see if got lucky with a respawn. Just kind of look around. Sure, we didn't have a respawn this time, but it's okay. So we'll be going around and doing a few different things and have some different quests to run through and potions to farm up. Let's collect some of these things. I'll be winding down the stream. I'll open up a Cavalier Crystal. Yep, just came in, just like flew in, um, gave us some magical tidbit information, and just haven't seen him in a little bit. So I think Dylan is magical. But yeah, now been a really fun stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Said we're going to end the stream with Sunday Cavalier Crystal. Let's see what we have. Some different things banked up. So it's been a real fun stream, and as always, want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. So I'm probably going to be doing just off stream. I have a good deal of more some potion farming to do, some revives and stuff like that. And on top of that, to kind of get myself prepared, and kind of in the mind, start getting myself in a mindset to do Path 3 of the Abyss, looking back over the Pats and the defenders, who I'm going to be going up against. So getting myself psyched up and in the mood and the mindset for that. So it's kind of chill streams definitely help out a lot. Kind of make the day easy, and I enjoy connecting with all of you. So all right, so let's finish this off. See if we can get some of that 1% luck. If not, the 11% 5-star luck would definitely be nice. So, but that 1% 6-star luck, that's really nice. All right, guys. So let's get this spinned out. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe. Share this with your friends and stuff like that. And just turn on the stream notifications, as I'm always doing different things, crystal openings, hero reviews, and just fun little play around like this. So guys, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the week coming up ahead, and have a blessed one.